Hello, welcome back to our bedtime stories. And for today, I have a very beautiful book for you. And it's entitled A Christmas Color. So, it's really timely because Christmas is near. Are you excited for Christmas too? Okay, so what is this story about? On Christmas Eve, Mila and her dog Lumi find something special sparkling in the snow. Mila popped the collar around Lumi's neck to keep it safe until they could find the owner. So, let's start the book. So again, the title of the book is A Christmas Color. It was Christmas Eve, and Mila was out in the woods walking her dog Lumi. "Wow, what's that?" said Mila as she saw something sparkling in the snow. Lying on the ground in her front of them was a collar. There was no name on it and no one to be seen for miles. Mila popped the collar around Lumi's neck to keep it safe until they could find the owner. That night, Mila was full of anticipation. She climbed into the bed, wondering whether Christmas was just as exciting for dogs. "Good night, buddy," she said, stroking Lumi's ears. Just as Lumi was drifting off into a gentle snooze, the room began to glow. "I must be dreaming," she thought, opening her eyes because it feels like I'm flying. Ooh, what happened to Lumi? Lumi rolled and wriggled, all the while lifting slowly into the air. The door flew open and she floated further and further out into the night sky. Ooh, look at Lumi. She rolled and wobbled as she moved closer to another figure gliding across the horizon. Lumi blinked in disbelief as before she knew it, she was nose to nose with a... What do you think is it? Oh no, what is it? Nose to nose with a reindeer. Oh, so cute. Jiggling jingles, gasped the reindeer in shock. "I didn't know Santa let dogs do sleigh duty." "Santa? Sleigh duty?" replied a very confused Lumi. "I should be at home in bed." The reindeer laughed. "We've got a lot of work to do before you can go back to bed," he said, as the magical colors guided them to the North Pole. When they arrived, Lumi gazed in wonder as she saw an enormous glimmering sleigh. More reindeer appeared from every direction. One by one, they all landed softly and headed over to the sleigh. Suddenly, beautiful golden rings magically appeared around Lumi and all the reindeer. I think there may have been a mistake," she yelped, hoping someone would hear her as her feet lifted off the ground again. But it was no use. On they flew until they reached the house of the first child on Santa's list and landed gently on the roof. Santa delivered the gift and made his way back to the sleigh. As he passed his team of reindeer, he spotted something strange. "Ho, ho! Hold on a minute," said Santa. "You are not Dasher?" No, I'm Lumi," she said, and told Santa the whole story of her surprising adventure. "That's no ordinary color your human found," chuckled Santa. "All my reindeer wear these magical colors that call them into action on Christmas Eve. So where is Dasher?" asked Blizzard. "I think I know where to find her," said Lumi. After a quick sniff of the air, she knew which way to go. "Follow me," and guided Santa and his reindeer to the woods. They set the sleigh down, and Lumi started to search for the spot where Mila had found the color. She sniffed the ground and the trees until eventually she led Santa to the right place. Santa blew a tiny golden whistle, but Lumi couldn't hear a thing. Then all of a sudden, a beautiful reindeer came bounding through the trees. "Dasher!" cried Santa with glee as the reindeer nuzzled into his chest. Santa took the collar from Lumi and placed it around Dasher's neck. "I'm so glad we found you," beamed Santa. "It's a good job Lumi was here to help." "Thank you, Lumi," said Dasher. "I was racing with my brother in the woods, and my collar must have fallen off." Santa hopped back into his sleigh and checked his watch. "Crinkling crackers," he said. "We need to leave now if we are going to deliver all these presents on time." "Next on the list is a little girl called Mila," said Santa. Lumi's face lit up with joy. "Well, I can certainly help you find that house," she said, and off they went. Santa and Lumi climbed down the chimney with some presents for Mila and her family. Lumi crept quietly back into her bed and fell asleep, exhausted after her magical journey. Mila and her family woke up on Christmas morning to find some presents waiting for each of them. There was even something extra special under the tree for Lumi. Oh, that's cute. That's the end of our story. I hope you enjoyed it. But before that, I have questions for you again. And we'll see if you understood the story or if you listened very well. Okay, number 1. What do Mila and Lumi find in the snow? Is it a stick, a ball, or a collar? That's great. It's a collar. Number 2. What happens to Lumi when she goes to bed? She starts to fly, she falls asleep, or she eats her dinner? Yes, that's great. She starts to fly. Why? That's because of the magical collar on her neck. Now, where does the collar take Lumi and the reindeer? Is it the North Pole, America, or Australia? Yes, yes, of course, that is the North Pole. And so who does the collar actually belong to? Is it Mila's mom, or Mila, or Dasher? Great job. It's for Dasher. Now, what does Santa leave as a present for Lumi at the end of the story? What is it? Can you guess what is it? It's on the picture, right? Yes, sorry, it's a bone. Because Lummy is a dog. And for sure, that bone would really make her happy. Okay, so great job. And once again, thank you for today and see you on our next book.